Hello, my loves. This is Malayla with Love and Light Starseed Tarot. Welcome. Today I'm going to do a reading for Scorpio and their person. I hope everyone's doing well. These are timeless messages, so whenever you click on the reading, it's meant for you. This is for Sun, Moon, or Rising in Scorpio. Angel, Spirits, Guides, please show us. What is the overall energy between these two? 10 of Pentacles. 6 of Cups. 5 of Wands. And the King of Pentacles. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So yeah, I'm getting, there could be, family elsewhere or, money tied up somewhere, possibly in another connection or with children. There's a lot of conflict here, around money, finances. What is your energy? 10 of Wands and the 4 of Pentacles. Yeah, you are done with any greediness or holding back. This is, you want to end that cycle. What is their energy, please? The Ace of Swords and the Knight of Wands. This person could want to come through with some clear communication about, their inconsistencies or, just their behaviors in general. But this person wants honesty and clarity, communication in general. How do you see them? 5 of Cups and the 8 of Wands. Yeah, so this person feels regretful and sad. This could be about a conversation that happened recently. But I'm just getting there's no communication at this time. But they are sad about this. How do they see you? 6 of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, they see you as being loyal and stable and steadfast. You only want reciprocity, right? You want equal give and take. I'm just getting that you're putting your energy towards what you want. And it's a great time to shoot your shot. You're trusting your instincts and honoring your gut feelings. Your blessings are coming in. You might just need to take the chances. You might never get them again. How do you feel about them? The High Priestess, Pisces, 6 of Wands and the 2 of Wands. So yeah, you feel this is a very spiritual connection. You want victory and success either way, right? With or without this person, you are riding off, into your victory. You are in the spotlight. You are just waiting for your ships to come in. You've done what it takes. But yeah, you guys, you could be having telepathy or just 5D communication if it's not in the 3D. How do they feel about you? The Lovers, Gemini. Queen of Wands. We have Aries, Leo, Sag. So yeah, you could have a choice. You could be torn between two, or there could have just been third party interferences here. You know, I just am getting that, you know, this person sees you as being more empowered at this time. You know, you could be taking your creative ideas and running with them. What are your actions in the 3D? King of Wands. 9 of Cups, yeah. Yeah, you're seeing and believing that your future is what you make it, right? Life is what you make it. And you want to make it a beautiful, profitable, passionate one. Your wish fulfillments are coming true. What are their actions in the 3D? Whoa. The World. 2 of Cups and the Tower. Yeah, their world came crashing down. You were their world. This is, you know, soulmate connection, but this came to an end abruptly. What are your messages towards them? Temperance, Sagittarius, Strength, Leo. But yeah, you're definitely wanting more balance. You know, someone needs to be more tempered in this connection. You know, whether this is like control issues, ego, you know, but just needing more temper, being more tempered with ego and pride. What are their messages towards you? Ace of Cups. The Chariot, yeah. You're moving forward for, you know, towards new love. Yeah, I keep getting this message. Yeah. You're wanting, you know, you're becoming the emperor or the empress of your life, and you're pouring into yourself. You know, you're only wanting a true love offer. You know, you're wanting to build a strong foundation. And you're envisioning the world of your dreams. You know, this came crashing down because it wasn't a strong foundation. You know that you have to build from scratch. What is the outcome? 4 of Wands. The Star. And the King of Swords. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Yeah, I'm just getting, there has to be a lot of healing. I mean, this could have been a twin flame connection, but there has to be healing. Right? You have to use discernment. And, you know, sometimes you have to cut people off in your life. You know, even if they're friends or family. You know, sometimes those are the people that are keeping you stuck and holding you back. What is the advice, please? 4 of Swords. Knight of Cups. And the Moon, yeah. I'm just getting, you know, make sure we're not living in fear, right? Detach from any fear-based ways or any fear-based, you know, mentalities. Lead with love. Lead with, you know, honesty, integrity. Spread love. Right? It's either leading with love or living in fear. I mean, that's the choice. I'm going to get a Hidden Truth Oracle. for this connection. Could be from you or your person. Take it how it resonates. I know I messed up everything. I left you before you could leave me. I want to tell you how I feel. I'm going to get one from the Akashic Records Oracle. What does our amazing Scorpios need to know at this time? Detach. You are being asked to detach from something that you've been holding on to. When we hold on too tightly to the desired outcome, it restricts the flow. Trust that the outcome will work out and let go of your attachment to it. Thank you so much for liking and subscribing, and check out my new website for a list of my services. I hope to speak to you soon. Thanks.